My name is Ben Blesse, and I am trying to model a hidey-hole for my axolotl friend here in the form of a Breath of the Wild Zelda shrine. Her name is Linda. There are a lot of different hidey-holes and all kinds of different things like that that people put inside their aquariums. Using the 3D printer, I can print with filament that's totally tank safe for half the cost and exactly what we want. And in this case, what my wife and I agreed upon is a shrine from Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've been trying to learn how to actually, make models and print them. The 3D printer is a machine that basically takes plastic, builds out a virtual 3D model in a physical way. The Oculus Quest is a virtual reality headset, along with controllers for the hands, that allow you to be able to just be completely immersed into a digital experience. Whatever you're seeing in front of you feels like it's right there in front of you. Whenever you move your hands, like you see that in the virtual environment. It's not just a mouse and keyboard anymore, you are in it. When you start getting into like the artistic side of things, the best modeling program I found for myself was Gravity Sketch within the Oculus. Gravity Sketch is a program that is a 3D modeling program. You are physically using your hands. You've got your palette over here and you've got your brush right here, and you're building out these sketches, these models that can be converted into actual 3D models. And it's really great to be able to work in the Oculus. It's this virtual environment. You're building things with your hands. So it's this very fluid, very free, very artistic program. And when I realized that I could export out from the Oculus models in the same format that the 3D printer uses in order to print, I was like, oh, this is going places. When we decided to try to model out the shrine from Zelda, we went to the Oculus, we went to Gravity Sketch. My wife and I both worked on the design. She built our first model of the shrine. Once my wife had actually fully designed out the shrine, it's time to see if it could work, time to see if it could print. So we decided to try to print it out in the shortest amount of time possible, which meant the smallest model we could possibly get. And here it is. This is the shrine at its smallest form. And honestly, we're really happy with it. On top of the fact that it's adorable and it's probably going to become, a family heirloom that we pass down to our children and our children's children. It's amazing to look at this little tiny thing and be like, dang, you totally built this in a virtual environment. The next test, of course, after we waited 30 minutes for this thing to print, was to go for a little bit bigger scale up. And that's where we came with this. And there's some problems with this. It's missing the whole entire top. Not having a roof is just an absolute no-go there. We didn't really know what was causing it. My first thought was, well, crap, my printer's broken. From there, I started to actually bring the model into other programs. I could actually see what some of the issues were. We had vertice points that were poking through, that were doing all kinds of things, and the 3D printer was actually viewing it as not having any kind of volume. So at that point, I decided to try to kind of restart the process myself. And for me personally, if I can do this, then I can actually kind of count on Gravity Sketch being the best modeling program for me and the 3D printer at the same time. And that's what I want. That's what I want to be the case. So in redoing the design, I've got some steps. Step 1, go back to the drawing board. Step 2, bring it into a slicer program just to make sure that I don't see any errors. Step 3 is printing. It's gonna be like a 3-day print. Ow. The bed is hot. It burned my nose. It intakes plastic on a reel, heats it up really hot, and the 3D printer starts at the bottom and starts laying down the plastic and builds it all the way up to the top until you have a fully solid physical version of a virtual 3D model. Step 4, revel in my awesomeness and prance around the house like a peacock in front of my wife. Just to let her know that I actually did it. Step 5, it's all gonna print out in just one color. The shrines, they've got orange, they've got blue, they've got all kinds of different colors, so we're gonna have to paint it, and then we're gonna have to clear coat it with some aquarium safe paint. Step 6, give our present to our good friend Linda here so that she can enjoy a nice hidey-hole in a really awesome nerdy shrine from an amazing video game. That will make both me and my wife very happy.